redemption began. It is here that God came to walk in the cool of the evening with his children. It was over this garden that he gave Adam and Eve dominion, and they found delight in his creatures, in each other, and in him. To know the meaning of life, one of God's children was deceived by the most beautiful and charming of the creatures. And this creature told her that the meaning of life could be found in the place of awareness, the tree of lost innocence. If she ate of its fruits, said the deceiver, she would know things. She would become aware.
So she ate, and not knowing that death was a process, she presumed herself to be alive. Adam, then, chose to follow suit, and betraying the trust of his Creator, forfeited his innocence, even though God had filled their lives with all good things, eternal things, and had warned them never to settle for less. And they did indeed gain a new awareness. They became aware they were naked before God, aware of something new in the core of their being, guilt, aware that there was a chasm between them and their God.
With this betrayal of God's love, everything began to die a little, and with their broken trust, all the universe began to break. But the most broken of all was the heart of the Father, who came that evening just the same to walk with his children.
There was pain in his voice, the pain that to this day gnaws at the pit of fathers' stomachs when they find their sons have walked away. The all-consuming disappointment that thousands of mothers have come to know when a daughter has cut the channels of communication.
Yes, the voice that echoed through the garden was the voice of a father in search of his lost children. Eve, Adam, where are you? Eve, Adam, Adam.
Face to face, we used to talk.
that fell on Eden came the dawn in Bethlehem. As silently as innocence departs, the innocent returned, as if in response to the Father's call, "Where are you?" The answer comes in a baby's cry, a baby who would become the lost child for us all, a baby who announced himself with a whimper from a manger and who finished his work with a cry from a cross, interceding for us all the while in groanings that could not be uttered.
If you're tired and weary, weak and heavy laden, I can understand how it feels to be alone. I will take your burden if you let me love you. Wrap my arms around you. Give your heart a home. It hurts to see you struggle and try so hard to win. Then trade your precious birthright for candy-coated sin, wasting precious moments, restless and confused, building up defenses for fear that you'll be used. If you're tired and weary, weak and heavy laden, I can understand how it feels to be alone. I will take your burdens if you let me love you.
While the songs of Hosanna, blessed is he, still echo through the streets of Jerusalem, Jesus goes on walking in the shadow of what restoring broken lives will cost, a toll only he can pay. From habit, his footsteps take him to another garden, the garden of gnarled olive trees and rugged rocks, where he has so often gone in the night to pray away the burdens of his heart.
But tonight in Gethsemane, the heaviness will not go away. Drink ye all of it, he had said just hours before to his friends as they shared the Messiah's cup, the cup of the new covenant. How could they know what now brimmed from the cup he has to drink? It doesn't hold the sweet wine of companionship, this cup that now stands like a yawning chasm before him. He sees the past in the cup and the future.
He sees the sick perversions of every Sodom and Gomorrah, the bloody wars of violence of brother against brother, the betrayals of trust against the innocent. He hears the cries of children violated and abused, the sobs of women battered in body and broken in spirit, the angry shouts of men in streets where violence tears relationships apart, the bitter voices of young men who have no one to trust. In this cup, he sees teenagers writhing in the muddy battlefields of some insane war, crying for the mercy of death.
He sees long lines of naked Jewish men, women, and children marching toward long gray buildings whose smokestacks belch the sickening stench of burning flesh.
In this cup, he sees unborn children and their child mothers who weep at night for the lost childhoods of them all.
And there is silence in the cup. The long, empty silence that widows know when there is no one to talk to. The uncomfortable silence as thick as a cement wall between fathers and sons who have never found a way to love or be loved. The panicked silence of mothers who wait for word from lost daughters. The desperate silence of children who wait for an alcoholic parent to burst into the room where they cower, terrified in the darkness.
From Eden to Gethsemane, and from Gethsemane to the end of time.
Since Bethlehem, he has walked the earth as a man, with all the human limitations, except one. He has the terrible awareness of God, and this awareness eats at his soul, confirming that he must not only see all of this pain in the cup, but he will have to experience all of it, become both victim and violator, yes, become sin itself, if the lost children of the Father are to ever be restored to wholeness.
This terrible awareness is more than a human body was ever meant to bear. Drops of blood begin to rupture from the pores of his forehead as if they were drops of sweat.
He turns for the support of a friend, for someone to just be there for him in this hour, but his friends are asleep. Human companionship is no match for the commitment this relationship demands. He will drink alone, as he has walked alone from Eden to Gethsemane, and now from Gethsemane to Golgotha. The road he must take will be called sorrow. The man of sorrows must walk Sorrow Street, and he must go alone.
Now, if you don't take care